Clearly there is a crisis of confidence going on in the traditional intelligence agencies, and also a crisis of confidence in traditional journalism, and people are not very confident in web journalism, crowdsourced journalism, but do you think that there, well, not so much do you think that there are, or do you have any leads on any actual hope of a crowdsourced intelligence agency we could trust? Wow.
Yeah, question for it.
Blockchain for integrity.
No, crowdsourced intelligence agency we can trust.
Oh.
It's an awesome question.
Yeah. I mean, they operate so much under the principles of secrecy, right? And a crowdsourced version would be very open, right? Unless, so it's hard to.
It's a bit of a mind fuck.
Yeah, I mean, I guess elements could be. I mean, I know that there are elements within the CIA that were inspired by open source, actually, to change their practices. I don't know enough about it and what they actually did, right? But open source certainly had reverberations in some surprising places. But I'd have to think about that.
You haven't heard of one that we can start paying attention to in time for tomorrow?
I mean, some anonymous groups who were fighting terrorists, they went into ISIS forums and terrorist forums and gathered intelligence and gave it to the U.S. government, which also pissed off a lot of hacktivists who were like, you know, we don't like terrorists, but we don't like you working so directly with the U.S. government. So there is forms of grassroots intelligence gathering going on today because of digital conditions, right? Slightly different.
And I think that becomes the other interesting question. I mean, there's so many questions of how do we get our head around the politics and the society we need. I mean, there are places we just don't have foundations, and the extreme potential for power of non-state actors in the digital world, getting our head around what we trust or what we want or what is good or what is bad, because I think we really don't have our head around it.
Yeah, there is time for two short final questions.